1 out of 8 people in the U.S. suffer from perceived hearing loss in both ears. But the cost of hearing aids has been a barrier to better hearing for years for some.
Good news, though, help will be more accessible now with hearing aids being available over the counter. Channel 8's Rebecca Heckel has the details.
The FDA has now approved and is regulating the sale of over-the-counter hearing aids, a huge step towards breaking down barriers to hearing aid accessibility. Over 48 million Americans struggle with perceived hearing loss, and audiologists in Lincoln are excited about the prospects of over-the-counter aids.
We welcome it. I think it's something where it gives access, which is a great thing. If cost is one of the things that's kind of, I don't know if I want to do this or I can afford it, this is a nice way to have access to that. So easier access, which is great. It gives people that first stepping stone to say, I'm going to try this, and maybe I'm going to try it and be successful, and maybe I'm going to try it and not be successful. So it's a nice way to get in the door. It removes some of the barriers, which we are very grateful for.
These hearing aids will start to appear on the shelves of pharmacies and grocery stores like Walmart and Hy-Vee, and will be a fraction the cost of prescribed hearing aids. More people with better ears also means assisted living facilities will have an easier time communicating with the residents.
It would be really beneficial for everyone to have better hearing when they have to talk to their nurse aides, when they have to order their lunch, and anytime they can communicate with friends, loved ones. Another big common issue would be just communicating on a telephone.
While selling hearing aids over the counter significantly reduces cost, there's still another problem: technology. Those who tend to struggle with technology might have a difficult time setting up the aids by themselves.
The onus is on the person with hearing loss. And that may be fine for a techie person who's 55 or 65, but my mother, who's 95, would be incapable of programming an over-the-counter hearing aid, unfortunately.
Even though these over-the-counter hearing aids do not require a prescription, many audiologists recommend you still get evaluated before purchasing a set. Reporting in Lincoln, Rebecca Heckel, Channel 8 News.
And we'll have more updates to come as those hearing aids start hitting the shelves.